What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 12. But before we do get into that, remember, hit that subscribe, like, notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget, I have a membership and a merch. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Now, the beginning of the episode arrives with Omega on Tanis and is delivered back to Helmlock the way he's been dying to get her back, as we know, especially for the midichlorian counter, as they call them, M-counts. Now, he takes her directly to Emery to be tested. He wants that Omega's blood is the key. Now, she tells Emery that she doesn't have to do this, but Emery says that she has to do, although she is glad that Omega is safe. Now, the destroyer is still docked above Pabu. Hunter sees that the gunner ships are loading up to leave before reuniting with Wrecker and Crosshair. Crosshair reveals that there is someone he knows that might have the coordinates to Mount Tanis, and that is none other than Admiral Rampart. Now, Rampart was the one who sent Alisei to Tantis when Tampico City was decommissioned. Crosshair never mentioned anything because he never wanted to go back to Tantis, which explains a lot. Now, Faye meets Crosshair for the first time and she mentions that Tech told her about him. Any friend of Brown Eyes is a friend of mine. She will help the guys get Rampart, as she does talk about, and he's located in an Imperial labor camp on Yerbis, a new planet in the Star Wars galaxy. Now, on that planet, Rampart is shown working and not getting along with his fellow inmates. He still thinks everyone, or shall I say he is, above everyone. Faye called in a favor and got the guys on an overview of the labor camp on Yerbis, looking at the map as they are making plans to get to the planet and to retrieve him. Now, the batch is worried about getting past the ship, so he uses a trick power down and free fall drop to the surface before turning everything back on just in time so they don't crash. Now, they do find Rampart and we see that he is being transported from the mine to the prison, which means they need to grab him on his route. Now, the HAVW-A6 Juggernaut, more commonly known as just the Juggernaut, clone turbo tank or turbo tank, first appeared in Star Wars' Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, but was also featured in the Clone Wars. Just for a little fun fact. Now, they infiltrate from the bottom. Plan 55, Wrecker, and Crosshair find Rampart. He remembers Crosshair to distract the guards, and they release all the prisoners. Now, Rampart agrees to help them, but only after they get him free off the planet. Now, the distraction didn't really work, and now the Imperial forces move to stop them from escaping. Rampart tries to shoot down Crosshair in the confusion, but he easily shoots the gun out of his hand. Hunter calls for Faye, but the comms are jammed. They continue racing through the canyon as the ledge narrows. It is very reminiscent of the scene in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. It even has the troopers getting squished by the walls. Right before the tank falls off the ledge, Faye flies and rescues them. Now, Rampart tells them no one knows the coordinates to Tantis, but he might know how to get around it. Now, back on Tanis, Emery gets the confirmation that Omega's blood works for M-count replication just as Hemlock reappears in the lab, and Hemlock then takes Omega to the vault while he explains all the experiments they conducted trying to replicate M-counts. Everything failed until they combine her sample with one of their M-count specimens, and she sees all the children in the vault, her new home. Hemlock tells her they are very much the rest of the puzzle along with herself now back on Tantis. Overall, guys, I have to say the episode was okay. I give it a 6. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and theories on this episode and what it looks like going forward. I know I have my own theories that I'll talk about at a later date, but so far, good episode. We know that it is filling in some gaps, as we know that now we're only a few episodes left out, as we know that this is the last season and there's still a lot to be done, and there's more work to be done as we are finishing up with a few episodes left. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.